While Zhang Weili has already etched her name in history as China's first UFC champion, securing the women's strawweight title, the quest for the nation's first male UFC champion remains ongoing. Two fighters stand out as China's brightest prospects in this pursuit: Song Yadong and Zhang Mingyang. In this video, we're going to take a brief look at these two amazing fighters and discuss why I think they are, at present, China's best hopes for UFC gold. Song Yadong, his nickname is the Kung Fu Kid, and he stands at 5'8". He began his martial arts journey at the age of 9 when his single mother enrolled him in a Sanda martial arts school in Harbin City, northeastern China. If you want to see a bit of what Harbin looks like, well, I have several videos on my channel showing you different areas of the city that you won't find anywhere else on YouTube. Go check them out. Links below. Sanda, a Chinese kickboxing style that blends striking and wrestling with takedowns, provided Song with a strong foundation in stand-up combat. By the age of 13, he was competing in his first organized fight, an experience that, despite a loss, ignited his passion for the sport. Song transitioned to mixed martial arts at the same age, making his professional debut before turning 16. Training at the renowned Enbo Fight Club in Sichuan, China, and then later at the world-renowned Team Alpha Male in Sacramento, California, Song honed his skills in wrestling and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. His versatility, rooted in Sanda's explosive striking, refined boxing, and growing grappling proficiency, makes him a well-rounded threat in the octagon. Beyond his physical skills, Song has an undying will to win. And even in the midst of extreme adversity during a fight, he never gives up on himself and keeps going for the kill until the final bell sounds. Then we have Zhang Mingyang, aka the Mountain Tiger. Born in Anhui Province, the home of Huangshan, the Yellow Mountain, Zhang began training at the age of 7 under his uncle, a Shaolin monastery-trained martial artist. At 12, Zhang's passion led him to the Shaolin monastery itself, where he immersed himself in traditional Chinese martial arts. His focus soon shifted to Sanda, where he excelled, becoming the Henan Province Youth Sanda Champion and National Youth Sanda Champion at 13. By 16, Zhang debuted in professional MMA, initially struggling with grappling, but later developing into a complete fighter. His 2018 Junior World Cup gold medal in the 93 kg weight class showcased his dominance. Zhang's training philosophy emphasizes enjoyment over rigid schedules, allowing him to maintain a natural yet devastating fighting style. His remarkable power, evidenced by all 19 of his professional wins coming via first-round stoppage, sets him apart as a knockout artist with a true killer instinct. Song Yadong is currently ranked number 5 in the UFC bantamweight division. His recent record includes a technical decision win over former champion and Olympic gold medalist Henry Cejudo that took place on February 22nd earlier this year, 2025. Now, that fight did have an unfortunate and somewhat controversial ending, as it was stopped to an accidental eye poke. And then we have Zhang Mingyang. He stands at 6'2" and currently sits at the number 14 spot in the UFC light heavyweight rankings. Zhang's next fight is a main event clash against Johnny Walker at UFC Fight Night 257 on August 23, 2025 in Shanghai, China. I really wanted to attend this event, but due to scheduling conflicts, unfortunately, I won't be there. I will, however, be watching it live on TV. This will be Zhang's first main event showcase in the UFC, giving him a big spotlight under which to announce himself as a true title contender if he's able to deliver a devastating knockout over Brazil's 6'5" and always entertaining Johnny Walker. This fight will be on home soil for Zhang, adding a whole lot of both motivation and pressure. If he wins in spectacular fashion, he will probably be 1 or 2 more fights away from a title shot. Hey guys, 你对汉语感兴趣吗? Do you know what I just said there? I just asked you if you were interested in Chinese in Chinese. Perhaps you were like one of so many who always said that they wanted to learn a foreign language. How many times have you heard or said that, but there was never any real follow-through? Well, there's no better time than today to get started. If you want to learn a foreign language, then I would highly suggest considering learning Chinese. There are Chinese speakers all over the globe, so your chances to put it to use will be readily available. I have partnered with the team at Excel Mandarin, and I encourage you to go check them out. They have a wide variety of courses, small class sizes, 24/7 support, and a comprehensive website full of resources that will help you in your Mandarin journey. Also, their teachers are native Chinese speakers, so you can be sure that you are learning authentic Chinese and will be able to speak with confidence. Contact them now and set up your free trial lesson. Completely free, no strings attached. You can contact them by phone or email, all links below. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot the most important part. Be sure to tell them that Mr. Chopsticks sent you. Okay, now back to the video. And while I'm making this video, I figure I might as well go ahead and give my prediction for the Zhang versus Walker fight coming up this weekend. I figure we might have a few UFC fans watching, and you might be curious about my thoughts on the fight. While Walker has fought the bigger name competition and has a height and reach advantage, he has shown himself to be quite chinny in the past. We've seen him knocked out badly in several UFC fights. Working with Conor McGregor's coach, John Kavanagh, in Dublin, Ireland, Johnny Walker has made some adjustments to his fighting style that allow him to stay a bit safer, and since then, he's been getting knocked out less. He's going to need every bit of that in this fight because Zhang will be in his face from the opening bell, and Zhang is the kind of fighter that's very willing to take a punch to give one. He has a strong, square-shaped jawline and has shown an ability to be able to take quite a shot. Being that this is a 5-round fight, giving each fighter a potential maximum of 25 minutes to work with, it's hard for me to imagine that Johnny Walker will be able to evade Zhang's kill shots for the entire night. All of Zhang's last 9 wins have ended in the very first round via knockout. That's a hell of a knockout streak, folks. While we have seen flashes of brilliance, particularly early on in Walker's career, I just don't think Shanghai is going to be a good night for him. I officially predict another first-round knockout win for Zhang Mingyang, and I would like to know, what are your all's thoughts on the matchup? Please let me know in the comments section below. While Song and Zhang are both amazing fighters, and I'm a big fan of both, I think that the current momentum that Zhang is riding, he is the main one who potentially could give China their first male UFC champion. Of course, to get there, he has some very serious threats waiting in front of him, but his potential to get that strap is real, and he's likely only a couple more fights away from getting that opportunity. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in China, the Chinese language, traveling around the world, but mostly in China and Asia, and these days it looks like Appalachia also, well, please make sure to subscribe because I've got a lot more adventures planned for this year. And you know, right here on the Chopsticks and Trains channel, while it does have a China-centric focus, there is a wide variety of content that will be coming out. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we will catch you all in the next one. 下次再见. I want to give an extra special thanks to all of my YouTube members and Patreon supporters for their help in keeping this channel financially sustainable. A huge thank you to all supporters from the $1 tier on up through the higher tiers. I want to give an extra special acknowledgement to my PCO tier members. And lastly, a huge shout out to my top tier supporters. Lee, Martin S., David is Da Wei, and 有爱心的外国人. Oh, and just so you know, you guys rock.
What do you look for beyond the sea, grasshopper?